Do not waste your time with trash hoes. It only ends up in one place.
Use code TATE10 for 10% off any exclusive Andrew Tate canvas on whitepath.com.
What the fuck are you waiting for?
Women are more susceptible to being molded. Some women have better values than others. I do agree with what the Red Pill books say, that if a woman's fucked lots of men, she's not as good a mold as a woman who's fucked less men. That's true. And the reason for that is because if a woman's fucked lots and lots and lots of guys, they don't have a stigma attached to getting a new dick. So when times get hard, or you tell them to do something they don't want to do, they think, oh, I'll just fuck someone else then. They're less loyal. They're more likely to run off and leave if they've slept with lots of men than if they've only slept with a few men. If you're their second guy or first guy ever, they don't want to give up on you that easy. So if you say, stop texting this dude, they're more likely to do that. And if a girl slept with 20 guys, she'll go, well, I'll just text this dude and find a new guy to fuck. So that is true. So you have good blueprints and bad blueprints. Now, I could tell you, just like I did with how many men they slept with, I can tell you 100 different reasons, what makes a good blueprint, what makes a bad blueprint, da-da-da. I could waste loads of time. Or I could just give you the fucking instant, easy to tell, iron breakable test. This test tells you concrete if a woman is good quality or bad quality. Here's how. Sip of coffee. The test happens after you sleep with her. Now, if you're sitting here thinking, why do I have to sleep with a woman first to see if she's good or not? Because that's how it really goes. Because that's when you really know a girl. Until you sleep with a girl, it's all just front. The game is, it's all just bullshit. It's just who they want to be. It's them pretending. It's after you sleep with them, you see the real them. So you're going to have to fuck a whole bunch of girls to get a good one. If you're, let's say it's your job to find the best apple in the world, and you have 3 apples, and you say, this apple is the best apple in the world. And another guy has 1,000 apples, and he says, this apple is the best apple in the world. Who knows more about apples? Who's more likely to have chosen an exceptional apple? The man who has more apples, the 1,000 apple guy, knows more about apples than the 3 apple guy. If you want to understand women, I know what I know because I fucked so many women. I've had smart ones, stupid ones, hot ones, no uglies, but you know. I've had them all. So I know what I knew through experience. So if you're sitting there going, oh, I have to fuck a whole bunch of girls to find a good one, and you're worried about that, then you're a pussy. Yeah, you're going to fuck. In the modern world, for every 5 girls you fuck, 1 will be a good quality woman. So what? Go fuck 5 girls and get one. What's the problem? You're afraid to use your dick? You little pussy? Get it done. So, that's the reality. Sometimes you get lucky. You can fuck 1 girl and you can tell she's a good girl right away. It happens. But sometimes I fucked 3, 4 girls in a row and they've all just been trash hoes. That's how it goes. It's how it goes. Sometimes you fuck 3 girls in a row and they're all fucking nice. And I know that from this ironclad test. This ironclad test tells me. So I'm telling you, you cannot tell. I don't care when you're texting some girl and you're sitting there with your little fucking penis twitching like a little bitch, sitting there late at night, WhatsApping away. This girl, oh, she's so beautiful. You're looking at her Instagram. You're texting her. She seems so nice and so sweet. She ain't shit. She ain't shit, and you don't know if she's quality or not until you slept with her. So don't get emotionally attached to some girl you haven't fucked because you don't know anything about her until you sleep with her. And here is how you tell. After you sleep with a girl, your attention goes to nearly 0. Attention goes right down. Here's why. We give attention to get the sex. Like my perfect drawing. We've had the sex now. We've had it. We've had what we wanted. So the attention has to drop instantly to set a standard for the relationship. And the relationship standard is as follows. You better be nice to me. You better fuck me when I want you to. You better do as you're told to get my attention. Otherwise, it's staying down here. You have now won the game. Until you sleep with a woman, she's in charge. She's the gate. She's the lock you're trying to break. Once you've slept with her, you are now in charge. And what most men do after they fuck a girl is instantly give away their position of power. You are finally, for the first time since you've messaged this girl on Instagram, in the position of power. You're above her now because you fucked her. And if you fuck her and never talk to her again, then she's a stupid slut. And she doesn't want that. She wants you to want her. So she wants to keep you. For the first, up until now, you wanted to fuck her. You wanted to get her. This is the first time she wants to get you. And most men fuck that up straight away by either saying something, oh, I really like you, oh, can I see you again, da-da, and just fucking being submissive to the woman's whims straight away and giving them attention. You can't do that. You have to drop your attention down to absolute zero, and here's why. One, it sets a standard for the relationship. I fucked you now, I'm in charge. Oh, you want to see me again? Do you? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm waiting for a new bank card. Let's go for coffee, but you know, my money's low. Just, you have to buy them, I'll pay you back. I ain't buying you coffee. FTB. Cool. Well, I fucked you now, so I don't care. You don't buy me coffee, I fucked you. I'll go buy some other coffee. I don't care. All right, cool. Well, I'm busy. You have banged her. You've won. You've won. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Who cares if you never talk to her again? Who cares? Keep that in mind. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. I don't mind paying this time. Turn up, get yourself some fucking carrot cake and shit. Carrot cake. One of them fucking... I'm a millionaire. I still do this. Get one of them fucking yogurts from Starbucks, 2 cappuccinos, sparkling water. Make the bitch spend like 20 fucking euro on me. Buy it for me. Setting a standard. Your man told you to buy him a coffee. Buy me a fucking coffee. Because you fucked the girl, fine. But if you want a relationship, a happy relationship, you need to be in control of that relationship. If you fuck it up at the beginning, it is extremely difficult to recover. But if you set the standard right at the beginning, it's much easier. So the standard from the second you fuck her, now I'm not saying you become rude. I'm not saying you become an asshole. Don't do that. I'm just saying your attention drops. You're still nice, but your attention isn't there. So where you used to text her every night, you barely text her. Or you text her 1 or 2 times, and then you don't. Make it clear. She has to clearly see. Here's the fine line. She has to clearly see that your attention's dropped, but not enough for her to call you out on it. Not enough where she can go, oh, you fucked me, you don't want to talk anymore. She can't say that, oh, what do you mean? I'm texting you, I'm just busy. So it's got to be that fine line where she feels uncomfortable because she knows something's up, but she can't say anything about it. That's how you got to do it. Make her buy you some fucking coffee. You fucked her now. You are in charge. And this is the test. A quality woman, after you sleep with her, when your attention drops, will do anything it takes to get your attention back up, to retain you as a man. So you've slept with her. You've had sex with this girl. The next day you barely text her. Then you're too busy to meet her. Then when you say, yeah, okay, yeah, you have to pay, problem with my bank card, whatever excuse, or whatever. A quality woman will go, oh, okay, no problem, because they know that fucking a guy's a big deal, and they don't want to fuck you for no reason, and they don't want to be a hoe, they don't want to be another random number on your fucking book. They want to get a relationship out of it. They want to build it into something. So a quality woman will bend her normal rules. A girl who would perhaps never buy you coffee is now prepared to do something for you, will bend her normal rules to get your attention back post-sex. That's what a quality woman will do. A shit quality woman, a crap woman, when you say these things, will be like, oh, fuck this guy, and she'll go fuck someone else. A girl who will rather go have a new dick than buy you a coffee is not the kind of girl you need a relationship with, guys. Because that's only going to end bad sooner or later. One way or another, there's going to be an argument or something, or you're going to ask her to do something she doesn't want to do, and she's going to end up fucking someone else. This is the test that proves good woman against bad woman. After you sleep with them, literally the next day, you conduct this test. You drop your attention. If they work hard, if they double text you, if they text you first, if they ask to see you, all of these are positive things. Hey, maybe we can go out. Da-da. That's what you want to see. That's a woman who wants to work hard to keep her man interested. You're not going to be able to conduct this test if after you fuck her, you're like, oh, love so much, I'm going to see you again, because you're too busy flooding her with attention. So there's no test involved. If you fuck her and then you drop your attention and she doesn't really care, or she doesn't really try to see you again, then she's trash. Do not fall into the trap of going, okay, oh, I'll just give her attention again and fuck her more because I want to fuck her. That is going to end bad. Don't waste your time. Tell you, man, I was with Cab Club, Christian fucking McQueen, 3 months ago. Walked in the club. Was fucking in the zone. Walked in the club. 2 girls at the bar. Said, yeah, table. Bang. Or got table. Christian, big money Christian. start paying for the table, whatever. Before I even sat at the table, I went up to the bar, went up to this girl, hey, you're beautiful. That's why I say in person. I do a different person. I say, excuse me. Yeah. And in person, I make them pay attention. What most people do, they fuck up in person, is that they talk to girls when they're not paying attention. If you go to a girl and go, hey, you're beautiful, they're like, what? I go, excuse me. And I make them, yeah? I make them pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm a fucking full-grown man talking to you. Pay attention. So you're absolutely beautiful. You're staying with me tonight. Drink, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, fucked her same night. Even Christian, who's a G, goes, that was smooth. Of course, it's my man to take. So banged her same night. She's a fucking 10. A 10. All you motherfuckers, if you fuck this girl, would fall head over heels in love with her because of how she looks. I fucked her. Next day, I didn't text her. She didn't text me. Next day, didn't text her. She didn't text me. Third day, she likes one of my Instagram pictures. Some basic, pathetic attempt. And I thought you just banged some dude you barely know. And you're not even going to humble yourself to text me first. You think you're so special. You're not even going to reduce yourself to text me first. If you're not going to humble yourself to text me first after you got fucked in one night, then you're never going to humble yourself for me. You're always going to have this ego. You're always going to be, so I don't want you. I never spoke to that girl again. No, it's not true. I didn't speak to her. I saw her 3 weeks later at a different event. She ran up to me. Oh my God. Oh, how you been? And I spoke to her a little bit. But I could just see, and she talked to me a little bit. Then she walked off and tried to talk to another guy in front of me to make me jealous. Where's the proof? There. That's the proof in my lesson that she's a trash hoe. What kind of girl does that? Talks to another guy in front of a guy trying to make him jealous. Whores. That's whore shit. She was a fucking hoe, and I spotted it instantly because she didn't humble herself when she was supposed to. And I'm glad I didn't waste any more time on her because she's never going to be doing like my other girls do, living in my house, letting me fuck other women, remaining loyal, and fucking bringing me coffees and doing as I say. That's what you're looking for, gentlemen. You're not looking for sex. Sex is easy. You're looking for a woman who is loyal to you fiercely. You need a woman that you can sit and say, I'm going to jail for 2 years, see you in 2 years. And you're not worried about her cheating while you're in the cell. Now, this girl, the hoe who tried to make me jealous and who wouldn't text me, could I trust her for 2 years? Or could I trust the girl who next day was like, I don't normally do that. I really want to see you again. I hope you don't think bad of me. Please, can I see you again? That kind of humbling bullshit. That's what you want. That's what you want. I hope you understand the difference between those two women. Because there's a huge difference between those two females. I do not waste my time, even with my PhD, trying to convert a hoe into a housewife. There's a reason that old saying exists. Don't waste your time with that shit. Now, I fucked girls on the first night, and the next day, they were so desperate for my attention that they were quality women. It doesn't matter if you fuck them the first day. Lots of these red pill books go, you fuck her first day, she's trash. Not true. I've had amazing women who I've fucked first day. Amazing. Because the next day, they passed this test. This test is extremely important. This is why you could not get feelings for a girl before you fuck her. Because you guys are going to end up liking a chick, and she's going to fail this test. You're going to end up staying with her anyway because she's hot and you like her. You're going to end up in a fucking bullshit relationship. Reality of the world is this, gentlemen. You're walking down the street with your woman. A man comes up and decides to rape her. You punch the guy in the face. He falls over, hits his head, and dies. Very possible. You go to jail for 4 years. You're in a fucking jail to protect her. And she's fucking someone else. That's what women will do. They'll do that to you. They'll go fuck someone else. Well, I'm lonely. I'm lonely. I'm in jail. Yeah, but I'm lonely. Because they're selfish cunts. So do you want to be walking down the street with a girl who will do that to you? Or do you only want to walk down the street with a girl who you know will be crying her fucking eyes out, writing you letters day after day, at every single visitation, uninterested in every inbox she gets on Instagram while you do that jail time? And the only way you're going to know that is with this fucking test.
Use code TATE10 for 10% off any exclusive Andrew Tate canvas on whitepath.com.
What the fuck are you waiting for? Energy to waste on a woman who will not be loyal to me. That is the number one, most important thing. The most important thing is this test. People often say to me, Tate, why does your girlfriend let you fuck other girls? She lets me fuck other girls because she cannot possibly leave me. She leaves me because she loves me, and I love her, and she loves me with all her heart, and she cannot imagine her world without me. If I died, she would commit suicide. I am her everything. It doesn't matter if I fuck someone else, because I'm her everything. She has nowhere else to go. Because this test was implemented and she passed it, and years have passed where I haven't taken her shit, and I've kept a position of authority, and I've just become her idol in life. It's like trying to take God away from a Christian. They're like, well, if God doesn't exist, have you ever argued with a religious person? Well, and after you prove them wrong a bunch of times, they go, well, if God doesn't exist, then what's the point? They'll eventually say, what's the point in being alive? What's the point in doing good? What's the point in doing bad without God? That's how your woman has to think of you. Well, without him, what's the point in doing anything? When you get to that point, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I can fuck who I want because she ain't going to leave. She ain't going to leave. She doesn't even cry about it anymore. She's like, I know you're going to do what you do as long as you only love me. Of course I only love you. They're just stupid hoes. Okay, done. It ain't unachievable, gentlemen. It's very achievable if you keep your shit in order. Remember, all these lessons about when we're talking about getting the girls, the attention scale, it's the same when you're in a relationship. If your chick's getting fresh, I told you, man, this is the mistake, the biggest mistake I ever made in my PhD life. Is when I was young and I was grinding, I was trying to make money, I'd get a girlfriend and I'd text her, oh, I'm really busy today, love you. And then I wouldn't text her because I was busy working. And then she'd reply to me some fucking rude shit. And I'd end up texting her all day arguing. And I realized she gets the most attention from me when she's misbehaving. She gets constant messages when she misbehaves. When she acts good, I barely text her because I'm busy making money. So you're training her because females want the attention. It's what they want. It's all they want. You're training her to misbehave for your attention. Reverse it. When your girl's being nice, flutter. Jessica dick, cut that shit off. It's the only way to do it. So it's important that even the lessons we learn about how to get girls, it's the same in a relationship. Keep your attention rare, even in a relationship. I'll tell you something, man. I say this to people that don't believe it. Your girl should want sex more than you give it. I say this all the time. I've never, ever, ever wanted sex with my girlfriend and not had it in 6 years. Ever. She's wanted sex with me and not had it unlimited times. Unlimited times. Your girl should want sex more than you give it. Because you have to do all the fucking work. And you got a bunch of other side hoes anyway. Fucking so often on the sides. Why don't you just give me a massage? I'm tired. Your girl, that is a sign of a healthy relationship. When your girl wants sex and you don't really want it. That's a healthy relationship. It shouldn't be the other way around. Because that's putting her in a position of power. You cannot let these women ever be in a position of power because women are not evolutionarily designed for power. And they don't want power. They think they want it. But when they get it, they just lose respect for you. And then they get harder and harder on you because they start to secretly resent you. That's what happens when a female has a position of power. They start to resent you. You got to fucking lay it down. And the biggest weapon you have as a man is, I don't care if you're with a girl for 6 months and everything's going well, but she gets too fresh. You got to just get back on Instagram and get messaging new ones. It's how it's got to be. So I have a guy who I coach on girls. He said, I've been with her for 5 months, but she has male friends and she talks to these guys and da-da-da. I was like, look, that's not acceptable. He goes, well, how do I stop her? I was like, bro, you cannot have your woman talking to other men. Those men are trying to fuck your girl. If you had a car, those men are trying to fuck your girl. Let's cut the bullshit. They're friends. No, they're not. If your girl was fat with no legs in a wheelchair, would they be her friend? Would they text her? No, they fucking wouldn't. So let's cut the fucking bullshit right here, right now. They're trying to fuck your chick. If you had a fucking car, would you let car thieves attempt to break into your car? No matter how good the locks are, would you let them sit there and just try and break in and just watch them do it? Or would you be like, get the fuck away from my car? It's the same with your chick, bro. You can't be letting these people attempt. Because no matter how good the locks are, maybe one day they'll find a weakness and they'll get in. Maybe you're arguing with your girl, you had an argument, this guy's in a particularly fucking generous mood, he decides to take her somewhere or some shit, blah, 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 blah. Problems. You don't need it. Men should not be texting your woman's phone. Ever. So he's like, well, I agree with you, but how do I stop it? So there's only one thing you can do, man. Tell her to fucking stop texting them. Make her choose. It's like, oh yeah, but what if she chooses them? You have to be prepared to walk away from a bad relationship and from a bad chick. Trump said it. The art of the deal. You have to be prepared to walk away from the table. Here's some math for you. If you tell the girl to choose between you and her friends, and she chooses her friends, she's gonna fuck one of them eventually anyway. Don't you see how eventually she's gonna end up banging one if she already chooses them above you? So why would you allow that dynamic to continue? Instead of walking away with honor and reducing your attention to zero, putting a super high value on your attention, and then maybe after a couple days of not hearing from you, she might think, okay, now your attention's high value, she might reverse her decision and go, okay, I'll stop. You're right, I've thought about it. Then you stand a chance. If you allow her to continue, if she says she wants to choose them, you go, okay, and stay with her anyway, it's only going to end with her fucking one, now or later. Are you such a big a pussy? It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Rip it off. You're going to do it slowly. She's going to fuck one. She's going to do it. So you want to be with her those extra few months and get cheated on? Or wait for her to message you, it just isn't working. Some bullshit because she wants to fuck someone else? You know where it's going to end, so why are you allowing it to happen instead of walking away at a point where you can make a difference by attaching super value to your attention and laying it down like a fucking man? You can't have that shit. As a man, we have one weapon, attention reduction, and FDB. And you have to be prepared to do that in a relationship for important issues. I'm not saying if a girl won't make you a coffee, never talk to her again. That's maybe a bit too much. But with things like talking to other dudes or things that are red lines, you have to be prepared to walk away. If you've been with a girl for 3 months and she won't do as you say, FDB. Now, obviously, if you just get with a girl, she ain't gonna get rid of all her friends. She just met you. Use your brain. But you've been with her a while, she should fucking know the score. And if she doesn't like it, get back on Instagram, start sending those messages again. It's as simple as that. I've told you how to get laid. That's what this course was about. I said how to get girls. I've told you how to retain girls. The most important thing is this test. And post-test, if they pass the test, to always make sure that your attention is within the correct parameters. Her behavior and your attention have to be explicitly linked. You cannot fuck that up in any way. You have to make sure that there's no other men or outside influences fucking with her too much. You don't want other men messaging your girl. Forget the modern world, they're just friends bullshit. That is only going to lead to a bad relationship. Good relationships are one man, one woman. No, sorry. 1 man, 10 women. That's my relationship. It's not a chick with a bunch of dudes messing her. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable in any way. And if she chooses them over you, then find someone else because it's only going to end one way